Okay, it has been 11 days since I've made these. And you can see there is stuff in there floating around. A new SCOBY formed on top. And my SCOBY I put in there. This one is down at the bottom. A new one formed at the top. And then this one, I've already gotten into this one and actually made a drink out of it. And it's been sitting out for probably 4 hours. And this is what that looks like. There's stuff that settled at the bottom of it. But, okay, so what we're gonna do is make drinks out of it. Okay, so I actually went and bought a bunch of Snapples from Walmart. And I got this today in a funnel. And you want to make sure it has a lid that you can twist on tight because it's going to get carbonated. And I went and bought 100% juice to flavor mine with. I've seen people put like actual fruits in there and stuff, but I just wanted to get the juice. So I got pineapple and lemon, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do 3 of each. That one that I made is already pineapple, and then I'm going to do these. So what I do, set these aside. And I already taste tested that one, and it's like the perfect. The reason why I waited 11 days is because it's kind of cooler in my house and it takes longer in a colder environment. I mean, it's above 65, but it's been 67, 68, so it's kind of close. Okay, so I taste tested this and it was like, I had like kind of a vinegary taste, but not disgusting, mixed with still the sweet tea kind of taste. And that's what you want. You don't want it to be completely sweet tea because then it's just not ready. You want it to have kind of that tang to it. So I'm going to grab my funnel and I'll show you how much I pour in here. Not that much, just a little bit. And then I grab this and I hold it over this and then pour the tea in. And I'm gonna have to set the phone down for this. See if that'll work. Give it a little stir. Just heat it on up. And this will just catch whatever you need to be caught out. Okay, got 2 cups of the pineapple. And I'm going to make my third. I want to make sure this lid is on there tight. Now I'm going to mix some of my pineapple juice and the lemon. This one's pretty low, so I'm gonna go ahead and start on another one. Set this one to the side. Now you can see on this one, I haven't stirred it or anything yet. This over here. And you can see the new SCOBY on top. And then the other one that's still on the bottom. And it looks pretty gross. You can see all this stuff sitting at the bottom too. To stir this one up and mix it in. I also bought Starbucks bottles, but I gotta drink those first before I can use them. Make that one down a little bit more. I think it's a little too high. I'll set that one over there. I heard that you want to pour in round bottles because the chance of the square ones breaking is higher. So that's why I looked for these round ones. I think the Starbucks ones are more on the square, so we'll have to see. And what makes them get carbonation is when they're sealed off. If this wasn't sealed off, it wouldn't be that bad. And also, if you don't want them very carbonated, stick them in the fridge right after you pour them. But I'm gonna wait probably 2-3 days before I put them in the fridge. But during the time that you wait, you're supposed to burp them, which is just open the cap real quick and close it so you can let some of that pressure out. But I want to try it carbonated, so I'm gonna set mine out and not put it in the fridge right away. Okay, I'm going to show you this. this is what it caught. Not a whole lot of stuff, but anything that would make it feel weird whenever you're drinking it. I don't want any chunks or anything whenever I'm drinking this. It'll probably gross me out. So I still have a whole half gallon over there. I'm probably gonna add this with the other SCOBY with the juice in it too. But that fruit juice is what helps it ferment. So there's my pineapple lemon and my pineapple. And I already drank on this one because it's so good. But yeah, I'm gonna let these sit for 2-3 days, and then we'll give it a taste test and see how it tastes. I'm so excited. That one back there, I'm just gonna do the same thing that I did here, except I'm gonna have to wait till I drink my Starbucks and use those glass cups. So, alrighty, I will let you know how it goes. Here is the extra jar I had. I decided to go ahead and just put strawberries in here, and I was just going to put the tea in here and stick it in the fridge. So this isn't going to be like extremely carbonated because I'm putting it in the fridge right away. And then of course I'll just add the SCOBY to this mix over here, and then I'll start new tea with what is left in there. Just got done pouring the tea with the strawberries, and I'm going to stick it straight to the fridge. Putting it in the fridge right away will make it to where it's not going to be extremely carbonated. I actually have the bottles that I made, the pineapple and pineapple lemon sitting over there, and every night I crack it open a little bit to let some of the pressure out, but those will be under there for another 2 days before I taste test those. And then this is good to go right away. I just want to wait till it's a little bit cold in the fridge, and then I'll let you know what it tastes like. I went ahead and made a list of how you can get started with 1 cup of starter tea. Just to recap it all, that will be what you need. You need a cup of starter tea, 2 cups of hot water, which is the water that you're gonna boil, and then 4.5 of cold water set aside, 1/2 a cup of cane organic sugar, 3 tea bags, black tea, and a glass container. And the glass container I have is a 1/2 gallon, which you can use a full gallon, whatever you find. And then there's the instructions. Also remember that this was getting started. This is how I got started making my tea, and this is what you do, and then you let it sit for a week, and then you want to taste test it. It should taste in between salt, it's not salty, in between sweet and like a tangy, but you don't want it too sweet, you don't want it too tangy, you just want it just right. So that's after week 1, you do the flavor. And then you guys can just screenshot this or whatever so you can look at it whenever you are ready to flavor. This is just basically what you're gonna need. Fruit, little glasses. This as an example, I could use this, wash it out and use it. It has to have a nice tight lid. And then you'll want it to set out. And I think the biggest thing about this is if you're setting it out and you're not putting it in the fridge, it'll get really carbonated. So you will want to, what they call is burp it, which is take the lid off real quick and twist it back on just to let some of the pressure out. And then by day 3, day 4, you can see if that's the way you want it, that much carbonation. And then after you have it the way you want it, just stick it in the fridge and it'll be good to go. Thanks for watching.